The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Approaching the ring, weighing in at 323 pounds, Kane.
I hear voices in my head, they count for me, they understand, they talk.
And their opponent, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton with a big win tonight going into the Royal Rumble.
You can't stop him, Michael. You can only hope to contain him.
King, Orton's in a Hell in a Cell match this weekend. That's about as contained as you can get.
You always have to be right, don't you, Cole?
You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to love and loves to hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to your fate. I hear voices crying, I see.
Welcome to the Royal Rumble. Jerry Lawler and Michael Cole here presiding over the action in beautiful Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
It's a frosty day here in the Great White North, which is an ironic place to hold a Hell in a Cell.
That's in addition to the always exciting Royal Rumble match. Let's start the action.
Well, my night is over. And those meatheads Cena and Batista are holding the tag titles. I don't like to point fingers, but But Ted got pinned, not me. I hope you have better luck tonight than I did.
Undertaker is never easy to beat. I need to toss him off the top of the cell so I can walk out of here with the World Heavyweight Championship still around my waist.
I hear voices in my head, they
the match after that fall.
But the toll it took on him. Let's see a replay. Undertaker is going to need some serious medical attention.
It's one thing for Randy to be happy about winning the match, but he seems almost satisfied about what he did to Undertaker.
That's the kind of man Randy Orton is, King. No respect at all. Good evening, everyone. One day removed from the Royal Rumble, Raw is broadcasting from Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Speaking of Royal Rumble last night, we bore witness to one of the scariest things I've ever seen as Randy Orton threw Undertaker off the top of the Hell in a Cell.
We still have no word on the Undertaker's condition. However, his opponent in that match, World Heavyweight Champion Randy Orton, will square off against the new Intercontinental Champion, Rey Mysterio, one-on-one.
Hey, Randy, it's your dad. I'm watching the Royal Rumble. I knew you had it in you. You took out that freak, The Undertaker, pushed him off that cell. Just keep on making me proud, son.
Nice job against Undertaker, Randy. I'm glad one of us left Calgary with gold. Of course, you didn't have to babysit an inferior tag team partner against two angry bulls. I'll talk to you later.
When I first arrived in the WWE, you people looked on me as just another snot-nosed punk. I was the new guy. The cocky, third-generation superstar who had done nothing to prove himself. You people offered me no respect, so I made you take notice. I set out to eliminate the heroes you people hold dearest. The WWE legends. Sergeant Slaughter, Shawn Michaels, Harley Race, Jake the Snake Roberts, Roddy Piper. I destroyed every one of them. And last night at the Royal Rumble, I completed my mission. Roll the footage. The final legend in WWE, The Undertaker, has been killed. Randy Orton is a legend killer no more. Now, I am the legend.
I have voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand.
Diego, California, weighing in at 1.
Randy, I've had enough of you, your boasting, and your bragging. I would have done this last night, but out of respect for Undertaker, I didn't. But tonight, I'm cashing in my Money in the Bank briefcase, and I am taking home the World Heavyweight Championship.
I've seen some impressive things in my time, but that was an incredible showing from Orton tonight.
He fought off not one, but two of the best competitors in the WWE.
But what toll has it taken on the champion's condition? We'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.
You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to love and loves to hate.
Welcome from Buffalo, New York, and tonight's Monday Night Raw.
Last week, Orton had to not only beat the Intercontinental Champion, but also beat back an impromptu challenge by Matt Hardy.
I'm sure the World Heavyweight Champion is hoping for a more laid-back evening. We'll see if he gets it.
How could it be my fault? You were the one who got pinned.
Because you're the one who hung me out to dry. You're the one.
Hey, cut that crap out. You're a team.
Some team, Randy. I can't tag out for a minute's rest without him looking up at the lights.
Maybe if you were better at something other than taking a beating, you wouldn't have to tag out so quick.
That's enough. You've both got a lot of talent, but everybody has an off night. That's no reason to break up a great team.
Yeah, you're right, Randy. But I need to know, which one of us is the better superstar?
I'd be happy to show you tonight.
If you think that'll solve things, then do it. Have a match tonight and squash this.
Okay, I'll do that. But Randy, will you be the ref? That way there will be no question that I beat Teddy Boy here legit.
I'm fine with Randy refereeing.
Fine, I'll do it. But after this, don't make me play kindergarten teacher again.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the special guest referee, Randy Orton. Introducing first, from West Palm Beach, Florida, weighing in at 235 pounds, Ted DiBiase. And their opponent, from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 219 pounds, Cody Rhodes.
Who would have guessed these two would turn on Randy like this?
Not me, Michael. I thought these three were on the same page.
I have no love for Randy Orton, but I still don't like the look of this.
Oh, man, what a shot.
Did you hear that sickening sound? Two steel chairs right against Randy Orton's skull.
What can we say, Randy? You taught us well, but we're younger and hungrier than you are.
And you said it yourself, Randy. You're the new legend in WWE. Since that's the case, you can just consider us the new legend killers.
Thanks for joining us for this week's episode of Raw, ladies and gentlemen. And last week, things finally caught up to champion Randy Orton.
It was from an unlikely source, too. His supposed friends, Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes.
They certainly did a number on Orton. It's painful to watch.
Randy, cheer up. You couldn't compete tonight, but the doc says you should be cleared next week. What I plan to do, I don't need to do in a sanctioned WWE match. Don't be too hard on those boys, son. They're young and hungry, just like you were. Like you are. Well, that's just great. Take the side of the guys who caved in your kid's skull with chairs. I didn't mean it like that. I just... And by the way, Dad, nobody is more driven and ruthless than I am. And if you didn't know that already... You know it now.
We're live with Raw in Indianapolis, Indiana. Thank you for joining us. As Randy Orton's star seems to be falling at a meteoric pace, Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes' stars are on the rise.
Randy did the unthinkable by attacking his own father, while Cody Rhodes earned himself the #1 contender slot by defeating Shawn Michaels last week.
Is this a changing of the guard we're experiencing?
You got a problem with me? I'm right here.
I have no problem with your ability, Randy. But I got a problem with you. You may call yourself a champion, but what sort of champion are you? A champion respects the people who paved the way, if you will. A champion sure doesn't do what you did to your daddy last week. You're not a champion. You're certainly not a legend. What you are, young man, is a disgrace.
You're right, sir. I shouldn't have hit my father. He didn't deserve it. But you do!
I guess that's one for the Orton family against the Rhodes family.
With Cody becoming #1 contender, I wonder if this family feud will continue at No Way Out.
It's less than a week away, Michael, so we won't have to wait long to find out.
You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live in Detroit, Michigan for what's set to be an epic No Way Out.
This is going to be great, Cole. Our champion, Randy Orton, hasn't been in a WWE ring for weeks, but tonight he faces the #1 contender, Cody Rhodes.
The mind games have been played, and the stakes couldn't be higher. But who will walk out with the World Heavyweight title tonight?
Randy, you mess with a bull, you're gonna get the horns. Cody's gonna put a hurting on you tonight. Hey, he's not just gonna take the title, but he's gonna take your record as the youngest ever world champion, and I'm gonna be at ringside enjoying every moment of it, just like the proud papa that I am.
There's plenty of me to go around for the Rhodes father-son duo. If Dusty shows his face at ringside, he should eat an RKO.
The following contest is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Accompanied by
I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk.
and their opponent,
roadblock for the Age of Orton has been utterly demolished.
Cody Rhodes put up a hell of a fight, Michael, but Orton would not be denied.
We hope you've enjoyed No Way Out. See you Monday for Raw.
You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior. Hates
Hello and welcome from Philadelphia, home of tonight's Monday Night Raw. Michael Cole and Jerry the King Lawler here, and we're hot off the heels of No Way Out.
What a mean event we had last night, Michael. Cody Rhodes really stepped up his game, but he could not become WWE's youngest ever world champion against Randy Orton.
Both superstars are likely spent from that match, and I bet they're hoping to have an easy night's work.
I see Randy Orton coming to the ring right now. Tired or not, he never misses a chance to gloat.
Last night at No Way Out, you witnessed the lone legend get even stronger. Cody lasted long enough to give you people your money's worth, but we all knew he didn't have the goods. You only need to look at his daddy to know he's at one level, and I am way up here. The Age of Orton is unstoppable. I feel like $1 million. I look like $1 million, and there's not a person walking this earth today who can.
Speaking of $1 million,
It's true, Randy. You are pretty good. In fact, you remind me of me when I was in my prime here in the WWE. I had a chip on my shoulder. I was on top of the world.
Don't say that, Ted. I'm a multi-time world champion. The only time you ever got to this level was when you tried to buy it. You never reached the top. And neither will that spoiled trust fund kid of yours.
You know, I remember when you were in diapers, running around the locker room bothering us superstars. You've had that same snot-nosed attitude ever since, Randy. I thought you'd have grown up a little by now. I won't waste much of my breath here, because you're not going to listen to what I had to say. Just remember, everybody's got a price, Randy. And for some, it's not always money.
Randy, I want to inform you that tonight, thanks to a generous thanks to our working relationship with SmackDown, you'll be taking part in the interpromotional match tonight. You'll be facing Festus. Keep in mind, he's basically impervious to strikes. Good luck, and win one for Raw.
Festus is like a tornado in the ring. It doesn't even pay to try to punch or kick him, so I should just abandon strikes altogether.
biscuits and gravy. Maybe a man.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Approaching the ring, weighing in at 291 pounds, Festus.
Ain't no ham and egg. Something you've always been. I have voices in my head. They count for me. They understand. They talk.
And their opponent, from St. Louis, Missouri.
You're not up here anymore, are you? No, you're down here.
It's Monday night, which can only mean one thing. It's time for Raw. Jerry the King Lawler and I greeting you from Virginia Beach.
Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase have really put Operation Destroy Orton into high gear, Michael. Last week, they just decimated him.
Don't forget they also took his championship belt, adding insult to injury.
That's it. I took those two under my wing. I made them what they are. And this is how they repay me? It's time their little game ended. It's time I took back my title. But first, I need a little insurance policy. But who?
Randy Orton didn't believe it when my dad told him everybody had a price. Well, Randy paid his last week, and he'll continue to pay it.
A price, Ted? Why, whatever do you mean?
Isn't it funny what you find just lying around? Boy, you'd think Randy didn't actually want to be the champion the way he misplaces things.
Randy, we've got something you want. And you've got something we want. So let's have a little match. At Wrestlemania, a triple threat. Ted, myself, and you. Winner becomes World Heavyweight Champion.
You two are right. You do have something I want. And I've got something you want. The question is, which is more important to you, huh? Is that title more important to you than the health of your own father? I know it is to me.
I can't believe this. A hostage situation on Raw.
What are you gonna do, Randy?
That's an understatement, King. A title is not as important as a man's health, especially when that man is a WWE legend. Hello and welcome to Raw from Charleston, South Carolina. What a show we have scheduled for you.
Is there a chill in the air tonight, Michael, or is it just me?
I think I can explain it, King. Undertaker is coming back to Raw tonight and will be in the main event taking on the self-proclaimed lone legend, Randy Orton.